What happened in Turkey?
Well, what happened before Turkey is the good question.
What happened before
Because
Turkey?
I had just finished high school, and I was like, the plan was to go to Greece with a bunch of my friends and just get drunk there for 1 month and then go live together and study some bullshit like business or stuff, what everyone was studying. And basically, from one day to the other, I just choose to not do that and to do a trip by myself. I can't explain why. Like, it's really difficult to me. Even I understood more of what happened in Turkey after a few months. But even now, looking back, I can't understand why. I just felt that something wasn't right. I was like, okay, I'm finishing high school. I have to start maybe the most important part of my life, and the only thing I can think of is to go and get drunk with my friends for 1 month and then go live together in the nearby city. Like, that just felt really stupid. So I was like, I need to speak with myself for a little bit.
Speak with yourself.
Yeah.
So that's why you chose Turkey. So because you didn't.
My dad chose Turkey. I
Okay,
was like,
fair enough. Yeah.
I have to go somewhere that's not Europe. That's not something very familiar.
That's quite a statement for a Turkish man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that's not Europe, and something that's not familiar. And he was like, you should go to Turkey because it's your country at the end, even though I'm Italian. Because I was born in Italy. I consider myself Italian, but my parents are Turkish. So he was like, you should go to Turkey. So I went to Istanbul. The plan was to stay there for like 2 weeks or something, because I went without my phone, obviously, you know it.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up staying 3 months, the whole summer. I didn't say anything to my friends. That was hilarious.
So your parents knew that you're going for 3 months?
Yeah.
But meanwhile, you didn't talk to them while you were there?
Yeah. No, we spoke once a week through cabin phones.
Oh my God. Okay.
My mom didn't want me to go, especially when I told her that I was going without my phone and without friends or anything. My dad was pretty happy for some reason.
How old were you at this point?
Just turned 19.
Okay, so literally my
Literally your age, yeah. It's 1 year, almost 2 years ago, but it's 1 year and a half.
So I've already eaten everyone's brain with this road trip thing that I want to do. But should I go alone?
I recommend it. I recommend going alone. The thing that worries me is the time span. Like, even for me, 3 months was amazing, but staying there longer, I don't know. It's
yeah,
too much.
3 months is gonna be my. I don't think I can
Use
afford it, or I can survive it. Like after.
Use that. I think is the perfect one. You should do it.
My dad really doesn't want me to go alone.
You should go alone. It's a cool experience. Then you'll interview people. Like, it's not like you'll be isolated like I was in Turkey. I isolated myself, but you're going to have like a good chunk of relationships through your journey. It's cool. You should go alone. I definitely recommend it. I will not be here if I didn't go to Turkey.
Okay, explain that. How did you end up here after Turkey?
That's a good question. I don't know how I ended up here, but I actually wasn't sure. First of all, obviously I was a footballer before going to Turkey, but after Turkey, I didn't come back to Turkey. I was like, oh, now I want to do this.
But when you say when you were a footballer, what exactly was your contractor?
I was in the youth team, obviously, of Hellas Verona, but when that year finished, for a bunch of reasons, they offered me to sign for the first team. So sign a real professional, like I got paid already in the last year, but a real professional contract with the first team.
And you didn't accept it?
I just when I didn't sign, I didn't tell them that okay, I'm not going to sign. I was like, I just need some time, and then I went to Turkey. So the theory was in theory was that I would go to Turkey for a few weeks and decide what to do with the contract. But there was no option of quitting football. Like, I wasn't considering it before going to Turkey. I was just going to consider where I wanted to play and to combine that with my studies, what I was going to study. There was no quitting football option at that moment. So, yeah. And then after Turkey, not only I decided to quit football, but I didn't know what I was going to study. So I was like, okay, now let's take a gap year and see. I told you already I was really close to sign up for medicine because I liked it.
Why didn't you?
I don't know, man. It's so weird that such like it was mostly gut feeling, everything, and I could be a footballer, a doctor, or be here. Like, I surpassed 3 alternative realities in a few months. That's insane, and I can't tell you why I'm here and I'm not a doctor or a footballer. That's a crazy thing.
Just decisions.
Gut feeling.
Are you happy with the decisions you made?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like 100%. I never doubted those decisions once. Like, never. I remember they asked me this I don't know if you remember, in the creativity class, someone asked me, it might happen that you'll regret your decision. And I said yes at that moment, but I'm sure that won't happen. Like, I'm 100% sure of what I'm doing for some reason. And I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure.
Were you scared at any point when you were like deciding not to sign the contract?
Yeah, I was scared.
How did it feel like?
It was a weird feeling. You invest all that time. Everyone thinks you're going to be a footballer. My parents, my friends. I didn't have a defined plan B. Like, that's a weird. I wasn't scared, but I was, okay, what's going to happen now? I don't know. Like, it's a bit unsettling. It's not scary because you're still 19 years old. Like, whatever. But yeah, being that I didn't have another defined option, it was a weird feeling, and it was like letting go something really secure, something that you've identified yourself with for most of your life. It's weird. Yeah, it's an interesting experience.